everybody. Hey, y'all. Look, I don't know what's going on with my eyelashes. Don't mind them. I tried my best to get these things on. And they all over the place. All right, y'all. Let's get into some Married at First Sight, but y'all about to be a little bit mad at me. I know we late. I was over on Really BTV channel talking about Ready to Love with her and Ebby reviews, and Stacey B joined us or whatever. So y'all, that's where I was at. That's why I'm late. That's why I'm late. Don't mind, okay? She hit me up last minute. I said, of course I gotta go over there and support my girl and talk about some Ready to Love. But we are doing Married at First Sight. And the part where y'all said y'all was gonna be mad. So you know this thing called the phone that we be putting our notes on or whatever. I accidentally deleted them. So we going straight off the top of the head with this episode. I know we did touch on a few things from the episode that happened. I know a lot of people were saying that, first of all, Elijah Wan is his name, okay? Because obviously I bothered a few people by saying Elijah Wan instead of Elijah Wan, okay? Elijah Wan. And I don't know how they say Noe, okay? Is her name Noe? They said it's one syllable, it's not Noe. So I don't know what her name is. It sounds like a Noe to me. It's not Noe? What's her name? No? With the I at makes it an E, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. But for some reason, how I say their names is bothering people, child. But that's neither here or there. Okay, y'all know I know how to mess up a name in a minute. All my day ones, y'all just rock with me. Y'all just rock with me. Okay, y'all know who I'm talking about. But is it Noe? Just say yes to Noe or no to Noe. Is Nay? Is Nay? No, Noi is Noi. Sounds like soy. Is Noi. Her name's Noi, not Noe. Then why is it spelled? Oh, child, listen. Noi. Okay, Noi. I don't like that one. I like Noe better. I feel like Noe fits her personality. Maybe I should just call her Nosy or Noisy. Noi. Okay, Noi, whatever, y'all. Y'all know I'll be messing up the name. I'll get it right by the end of the season. Okay, Noi. Now I'll be stuck in my head like, am I saying this girl name right? Am I saying this girl name right? But anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. So let's get into Noi. Look at that. That was smooth. Okay, let's get into Noi and Steve's wedding because I don't really have any notes written down to like go into details. But I will say that their wedding was beautiful. I actually, by the end of this whole episode, feel like Noi and Steve may be a really, really good couple. And I actually think they're gonna like hit it off real good. I don't see a lot of turbulence in their relationship, and I feel like you off work tonight. Oh, you talking to Shakira? Hey Shakira, hey Missy, hey Jay, hey girls. Those are my girls. So yeah, what I saying? Their relationship. Give me 1 second, y'all. It's my daughter. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back. Okay. I do feel like Steve and Noi will be a good couple. And I know Van Life Steve ain't got no job. But I do feel like Noi will be a little annoyed with him because he ain't got nowhere to go. That's the only thing. Like, he don't have nowhere to go. Like, where's he gonna go? What is he gonna do? They do seem like the one promising couple of the season. I think so. Because she didn't seem too bothered by the fact that he ain't have no job. She just was like, well, It sounds like he got like he in a good field, so I'm sure he'll get a job. And the good thing is, like now he don't have to request time off or nothing like that. He got nothing but time to work on his marriage and invest all his energy into Noi, which will probably be annoying for Noi because like when she getting up to go to work and he's sitting in the bed sleep, she gonna be like, so you ain't got nowhere to go today? You ain't got no dreams or aspirations? You ain't got nothing you want to do. Okay. But I loved her wardrobe change. Hey Romel into her, her traditional wear. It was so cute. And then she wore him a little sash. Now at first I thought she was going to bring him a whole little giddy up. A whole little giddy up. And I was like, why she didn't bring him like a whole little jacket and everything? But then it hit me that she don't know this man. She don't know what size he is. She don't know how tall he is. So to get him a jacket would have just been like not the right thing to do, right? Their dance was the most awkward dance I have ever seen. I thought Noi was the girl that was out on top of the roof, well, she was off beat then, so I guess it makes sense. Up there with that wig on, just dancing and dancing and dancing. So I was like, I thought she would have a little bit of rhythm, but I guess not, because they was real stiff out there on that floor, and it looked real uncomfortable for the both of them. Just real uncomfortable. But overall, they're my favorite. They're my favorite so far. I thought that Jasmina and Michael was going to be my favorite, but something about Michael, and I don't know if it's the trailer. It might have been a trailer that had me looking at Michael a little side eye, okay? With the whole, when she said you're going to talk to me with respect. And I'm wondering what he said, because I'm not going to hold you and I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like Michael has a little bit of narcissist in him. I don't know if anyone else picked up on those vibes, but I was getting some narcissistic vibes. Okay. And then when I said his name out loud and I said Michael, I thought about the other Michael. I was like, oh, I forgot there's another Michael that was on Married at First Sight, and we didn't do well with that Michael. So something about this Michael is kind of going down that same path. Okay. They going down that same path. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that Elijah Wan's stains on his drawers was from that day? Huh? I'm just curious, because I will hope and pray that Elijah Wan did not go up there without a fresh pair of drawers on the night he was going to meet his wife for the first time and sleep in the bed with her for the first time. I will really hope that that wasn't the case. And I want to cut him a little slack, right? Because I want to say he didn't do that. Like he really didn't do that. And we got to be real careful how you talk when you're talking about people, because that's making now, they thinking he got, messy drawers or whatever the case may be. And that may not be the case. So, I got to find a medium somewhere in there. Is it safe to say that maybe it was from that day and it wasn't really like old drawers? But this is my thing. Now, when I first watched the episode and he jumped on the bed in his boxers, I felt like that was inappropriate. Do y'all feel like that was inappropriate for him to get in the bed with just his boxers on the first night with a woman that he just met and he doesn't know the intent? Like he doesn't really know her. Do you feel like that's just a little bit too comfortable? Because I know some men will probably put on like basketball shorts over their drawers. You know what I mean? They'll put on like pants or something like that. But a part of me felt a little bothered by the fact that he got in that bed, no clothes on, and just some drawers. Now, I know you would say, but what if she would have came out in her lingerie? Then it would have been like, well, she got on her lingerie. It's her wedding night, no big deal. But I feel like as a man, you need to take extra precaution, especially with a woman, to make her feel comfortable on the first night. And you probably should not have just jumped in that bed with just your drawers on. Missy said, no, we're married. You're getting all of me. That's it. That's all. Okay, that's it. That's all. Um, gets no slack, but use some buy you some fresh underwear, wash your tail properly, and wipe your butt good. Okay, y'all ain't no good. He put on some shorts in a later shot. Okay, I'm hoping because I mean y'all already know what I told y'all, right? If I ever was to get married on first sight and I got instant attraction to my husband, I'm getting down with the get down because it's my wedding night and that's on everything, right? But I do want to say I felt really uncomfortable watching that scene because I felt like maybe because we never seen it before. So it just made me think like, is this the thing that's supposed to be happening? Like, why do I feel like I'm getting too much of Elijah Wan's body? Like, for one, when he's dancing and stripping and getting down with the get down and winding and jerking and doing the most, I was like, I'm here for all of that, right? I'm fine with the little lap dance and everything. But the all the nakedness when he got on that bed was a bit much for me. His mom did tell him to make sure your underwear clean before you leave the house in case you get in an accident. He definitely missed the memo. Exactly. They always tell you make sure that your drawers and your socks are clean because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. Okay, so I just wanted to ask y'all if y'all thought that maybe it was from that day and it may not have been like stains. It could have been water. Maybe he got in the shower and he was still a little wet. Maybe he had spilled some champagne from popping the bottle a little bit. Like I don't know. I was just trying to see where y'all was at with it because I don't want to just throw it all on him like he dirty, he dirty, he dirty. You need to wipe your behind, or you should have at least bought some new drawers if you thought you was going to get up here with them old stained drawers on. But I just wanted to see what y'all was saying. But I do want to get into the fact that um uh Katina's mother. Katina's mother to me was hilarious. Okay, for one, to me it was hilarious. But I know a lot of you guys said that it was very rude of her. She showed no compassion when he was telling her that he has ADD. She wasn't really trying to hear anything that he had to say. The only thing that she was listening to was when he said her name wrong. When he said her name's Katina, Katrina or something like that, and she was like Katina. She corrected him on that name. Was the only time she actually interacted with that conversation. Now, I want to see where y'all at with this because I feel like as a mother, she was at that point where she was already like, this is not the man for my daughter. Okay, I'm really not interested in anything he's saying. And I think she was looking at him and looking through him to see past everything that he was saying. That boy does not wear clothes. No, he don't. And he don't. um, But a lot of people were saying, oh no, that was so rude of her. She should have never did that. She didn't show any compassion. She acted like she didn't care. But I was just sitting here like, I felt like she was over it. She was over it. The way she did it was a little, was rude. The way she did it was rude. Okay. She ain't had to tell him, like, what's that over there? What's that over there? A rabbit, and then get up and walk away because that was messed up. Okay, that was definitely rude. But I don't blame her for getting up and walking away. So maybe she should have just went about it a different way. Let's say that. She should have went about, moving away from the situation a different way. Yeah, she had already made up in her mind. Did you see the disgusted look on her face when he was sitting there dancing? She was like, and she looked like just like me. Like, this man just want to get up here for TV. This man is literally setting a thirst trap. Okay. So I don't know. The bunny comment was rude, but I heard her. Yeah, the bunny comment was rude. So I'm gonna say that it was funny. It was rude though. She could have found a different way to go about exiting that situation. But I think, like I told y'all, the older people get, the less they care about a lot of stuff. It's just the God honest truth. The older people get, the less they care about your feelings. I don't know what that got to do with anything. I guess they'd be like, I've been through enough. I ain't got time to be worried about your feelings. It is what it is. Go on with your life. But I feel like she just was like, nope, not here for it. And I want him to know that I'm not here for it by doing that gesture of what she did. So I'm interested to see what the conversation is going to be like when they go out to breakfast or brunch or whatever after the honeymoon. I mean, after the night. Um, who else is up there? This episode, I was actually very, very annoyed with Lindsay. And I know I want to like Lindsay, right? I was feeling Lindsay's energy, but I think I'm just getting annoyed with her because maybe she's drunk. Is that what it is? Because she was talking all this junk the whole day about, seeing what he working with and all this other stuff. But then she in the bathroom taking off her makeup, like, no, I'm not going to do anything with him tonight. It's just the first night of us meeting. So now I'm sitting here confused, like, sis, what's going on in your brain? Because you was all ready to give it to him, and now you're not ready to give it to him, which makes me believe that she doesn't like Mark the Shark. She's going through the motions of being drunk and just getting married to Mark the Shark, but she don't like Mark the Shark. And I promise you that Mark the Shark don't really care for Lindsay either. They are for sure going to be a train wreck. I have no faith, no hope in that couple whatsoever. Not even this much. Not even this much. Maybe she was coming down off her high. That's what I want to say. That's what I want to say. And I want to see what she's dealing with, because it looks like she may really have an alcohol problem based on the trailer. And if she really does have an alcohol problem, when they start getting down to the real, root of it, where they were having a conversation, and I think it was Jasmina or one of them was telling her, like, you need to go get therapy. Whatever it is, it gotta be something real tough for her. And I think she's drowning in alcohol, especially because her mother wasn't there. So she needed that little extra courage, but I feel like she has a real issue, more than her changing her mind a lot. Lindsay is another Virginia. I think Lindsay is another Virginia, but Lindsay's fun. I'm not gonna take her being fun away. She's fun. Um, Virginia is when Virginia gets drunk, she likes to argue and fight with Eric. I don't feel like Lindsay is gonna be that type, but we have like a whole bunch of more episodes to go, because remember, this is only episode 3, so we only go on by what we see at the weddings. But I can tell you right now, Lindsay and Mark not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. I can't even see it. I can't even see them doing it. Like, I don't even see them actually, getting into it. She's obnoxious. She became very annoying. But I think what happened was when she said that his cast was older to death, I think that's when I was like, seeing her for who she really is. I think that's when I started seeing her for who she really was, and I was like, nah, I'm not with this. I'm not with this at all. What's some people name, y'all? So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all like Alyssa? Do y'all like Alyssa? Do you feel as though Alyssa asked for what she wanted and she got the total opposite, so she has the right to act the way she's acting? I'm just curious if y'all feel as though she has a valid point in this instance. And I'm not buying that BS that, oh, it's because, they said that he's like a teacher and he's like this and he always wants to be right. I would never date anyone like that. I don't honestly don't think that has anything to do with her decision. She saw that as a way out of that relationship or that whatever it is, and she ran to the hills with it. It's all based on looks. He don't have good teeth. He don't have nice body. He don't have good face to her. Okay, all to her. Okay, because somebody like him. Okay, because he got a whole bunch of girlfriends. Okay, but what I'm saying, well, he had a whole bunch of girlfriends. But what I'm saying is, do y'all think that she has a right to not want to be or try with this man? Because, hold on, y'all. Okay. I'm sorry. No, if you're picky, get your own man and let him leave you. That's what I was saying. I feel like, sis, I understand that he's not what you asked him for, and you should have got some of what you asked for, because she got none of what she asked for. But I think he got money. And then she asked for like some of that. So I don't see why that would be a problem, right? He could get his teeth fixed if that's the real issue. But that's not the issue. It's everything. And the fact that she made a big deal about it. And like I told y'all, she definitely sent her friends over there to let him know that she was not going to be, touchy feely with him. She was not even going to sleep in the same bed with him, because she already knew that she didn't like him. When they was standing outside to take them daggone pictures, and they was like, put your hand on his chest. And she was like, no. I don't feel comfortable doing that. That's something I wouldn't even do in real life. Why I wouldn't do that? Girl, it's a picture. It's a staged picture. You can't put your hand on his chest right here. She didn't like him at all. Like nothing about him. Chloe, she asked for tall, scruffy beard. She got that. She kept saying, I want him to be handsome. I want him to be handsome. I want him to be handsome. I'm a stickler for teeth too, but don't have to be rude as F about it, like she was. Do you think she was rude about I think she was rude, but she didn't point out to him why she didn't like him. She did say in the background, I don't like anything about him. He's the total opposite that I asked for. It's nothing about him that I want. And I was like, okay, now. So that's what this is all about. This is not about the little comment that he made in the elevator, because remember, everybody was like, what he say in the elevator? What he say in the elevator have her tripping? And all he said was that I'm Alyssa's side piece. But I am going to tell y'all, and like I told y'all in the review, something's up with that daggone Chris. Because if your friends can get up there and talk about you like that, they know. They know. And for him to even say that he's an a-hole when the friends tried to tell him, like, she's not used to the nice guy. And I know, so I was like, who is these friends? who is these friends? She's not used to the nice guy. So, you're gonna have to be a little, tough with her. He's like, no problem. I am an a-hole. Don't worry. I'm an a-hole. And I was like, red flag. It's dangling. The flag is dangling, okay? I don't care. The flag is dangling. There's no way that you can call yourself an a-hole and the flags don't start to dangle. But I do remember her saying that she feels like when she gets to the altar, her gut will tell her whether or not this is the one, and she'll go with it. And when she got to the altar and she saw him, her gut told her he's not the one, and she definitely went with it. But I'm just like, girl, he like your boobs though. He like your boobs. But somebody else pointed out to me that he never said that she was beautiful. He said, I like your dress, I like your shoes, but he never said, you're beautiful. I got my eye on Chris. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Remember how last season everybody had their eye on Michaela? And it was like, ooh, Michaela, that Michaela, ooh. And y'all failed to see what was going on with Zach because y'all was so focused on Michaela. I feel like we're going to be in one of those situations where we're so focused on Alyssa because she's so forward with and blatant with her feelings that we're going to miss everything that Chris is doing on the side. Like, it's going to like literally go over our heads until we actually catch it. And then once we catch it, it's going to be like, oh, crap. Now it makes sense. So I feel like that might happen this season with Chris because I don't get he's a nice guy. And I don't know why everybody keeps saying he's such a nice guy. I'm like, is it because y'all don't think he attractive? Y'all want to just say he a nice guy to like make it all make sense? Because I didn't get nice guy from him. I got maybe accomplished. I got maybe, he wants someone to be with him or something like that. But I never got he's a nice guy. But I do know that they're going to be our one of our highlighted couples, I should say. Hey Marvina. I'm glad you made it too. I do feel like they're definitely going to be our highlighted couple. Elijah Wan and Katina are going to be our highlighted couple. Lindsay. You know what? We got a lot of highlighted couples. All these couples seem jacked up. No, seriously. Think about it, y'all. All the couples seem jacked up. And okay, maybe Noy and Van Life Steve may be our boring couple. Which I think. Y'all think they may be our boring couple? Who y'all going for most boring couple of the season? It's looking like I'm gonna have to give it to Noy and Steve at this point. But I also feel like it could be Jasmine and Michael because Michael don't seem like he got that much personality. Jasmine has a lot of personality, but just by listening to Michael talk for that little bit of time, when he was saying, "Oh, I don't watch TV. Oh, I go to work at 4 and I come home at 9," and I'm just like, boy, you don't have time for a wife. You don't have time for a wife. Right. Chris has done nothing at this point. Right. You absolutely right. He's done nothing at this point for her to act like that. I totally 100% agree with you. But I also feel like he's going to show them true colors soon. Whenever someone calls themselves an a-hole, child, believe him. Believe him. It's Jasmine and Michael. He is boring. That's what I was saying, Shakira. I feel like he's boring. Like we're not going to get much out of him. And I think Jasmine is going to suffer because of it. Chris may have his bad points, most do, but Alyssa is a straight ass. Ooh, y'all going hard. Y'all going hard for Chris right now. Ooh, I see y'all in a couple of episodes. Remember, y'all, I'm never wrong about the feelings I be having about these people. I'm gonna see y'all in a couple of episodes, and I want y'all to remember this third episode live that we had. Okay. It's not good when your friends throw you under the bus. No, it's not good when your friends and yourself throw you under the bus. It's never good. If you just met me and my friend told you, I hope you know how to stand your ground because she gonna try to tell you wrong no matter what. You wrong, you wrong, you wrong. What you gonna say? What? Who she thinks she is? What? I'm not about to deal with that. And you're gonna already have a pre-notion in your brain when you meet me, thinking that I'm this type of person. But in this instance, she needs to give him a chance because that's her husband now. You got to give him a chance to open up to you for you to see who he really is, to see a different side of him. Because believe it or not, a lot of men can be a-holes and be complete opposites with their wives. So we're gonna have to see how it play out. But I'm telling you, something about Chris, after those friend conversations, I said, after he said he could be an a-hole too, I said, nope. Alyssa, we already know she's an a-hole. We not surprised by that. But he gonna sneak up. Isn't right. So what else happened in this episode that y'all want to talk about? Because honestly, I feel like we pretty much be covering most of it because these are still the filler episodes. We're not really at the middle of it. I cannot wait for the honeymoons. I feel like the honeymoons are going to really, really be something. And it's going to start off with Alyssa and Chris. Starting Wednesday, all the drama is going to be happening. I feel like we're not going to get eased into it. It's going to happen right out the gate, straight from the honeymoons, and we're going to be going on rants, and we're going to be having a whole live, a review and everything, because I bet you these people are going to start acting crazy right away. I agree. His friends came with all the negatives. Her peeps covering. LOL. Exactly. We need to stop normalizing toxic friends and family members. Exactly. Okay. Production be wanting the drama and people keep giving it to them. Family and friends get too much time on the episode. I said what I said. Okay. I agree. But like, I know they get too much time, but in all actuality, as much as we don't care, at the end of the day, what the people that you are around and the way you were raised when it comes to your family is a lot. Is going to give us a lot to it's going to tell us a lot about you as a person. Okay, a lot of times when you if you didn't have your father in your household, that can be an issue. If your mother it's just so many different things to how people were raised, because if people are raised on survival, some are raised on love, some are brought up in church, some are brought up on without a lot of spirituality or whatever the case may be. Everybody's raised different. So I guess to get a feel of the people around that person will help you self-identify a little bit more with them, or to become closer with them. um I think Jasmine would be another Hurricane K, because she's the same way Michael acted, because that's the same way Michaela acted for her wedding. Oh no, Jasmine is definitely crazy. If you don't know, I've already told y'all that Jasmina is definitely crazy, y'all. Okay. Homegirl is too cute and too fit to be single. She crazy. And that's all I'm saying. That is it. That is all. Okay. These conversations provide a lot of insight. Right. Those conversations definitely provide a lot of insight. Just to see how, Jasmina's father going on about how, what is it? Was it Haitian men? Haitian men, how they are and things like that. Like, you get to see a different dynamic of this person, the way like the sisters came up with the pendant, the breast cancer awareness pendant for them, for Jasmina. Was it Jasmina? Yeah. So I feel like we do need some of it. We just don't want it. That's the thing. There's a difference. Like, we don't need the dress shopping. We don't need, the whole gift giving before. Like, it's a lot of the stuff we don't need, but there are some things that are necessary that we don't want. But I also feel like they need to cut them interactions down. Like, if we going to be talking to the family at the wedding, then we don't need to talk to the family at the brunch. Like, pick and choose one. Pick and choose one. We already saw them doing a casting special, them telling their parents they was getting married. Now we at the wedding, then we at the brunch. Child, that's just too much of the family. But we do need some of it. And yeah, they always ask the sex questions. But I also feel like that's not a far off question to ask, right? If you just marry somebody at first sight, if you went to your friend wedding and they just had an arranged marriage and they met this person at first sight, you gonna be like, you gonna have sex with me? Y'all gonna do it? What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna do it? So I don't feel like it's that far off, because like, we all want to know, y'all gonna do it or not? What y'all gonna do? Because Lloyd brother said, but y'all married though. But y'all married though. What I'm saying is, y'all married though. So what you want to wait for? What you want to be a gentleman for? If she gonna give it, why you ain't gonna take it? Okay, if you don't chase her, no, somebody else will. I said, I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. I felt that deep down in my spirit. Okay. um, I loved your review and calling out Alyssa's fake friends, baby. They did all that getting ready for their hair to be flat and makeup not hitting. Can we get some hairspray or something? Child, I've never in my life, and I watched Married at First Sight since like season 5, child. It's so many seasons we in deep right now. I have never seen them show the whole party get dressed like they did them. We saw all of them curl their hair. We saw all of them get in the eyeshadow. We saw all of them doing all of this. I mean, we saw them dad going to get dressed at one point just for them to come out like that. Girl, I said, what is going on? It's a whole photo shoot up in here. We don't need this. We don't need this. Just right, Kelsey. Hey, girl, just basic AF. Okay. I love Noy's brother. Me too. I want more Noy brother. Add him to the cast. We're gonna need that comic relief, I feel like. Nosy's brother was doing too much, in my opinion. You think he was doing too much? You think so? I mean, I think it fit his personality. This is gonna be a long season. Y'all know it's gonna be a long season. I know. Look, we here now. We here now. Don't know about. That's why, honestly, y'all. So one of my subscribers, he loved my recorded reviews, or well, he or she, I'm not sure, but they love my recorded reviews, and they like, I know you're trying to go to a different, way of doing lives, but please don't stop recording. And trust me, I'm not going to stop recording the reviews. I just feel like, as of right now, because everything is so repetitive, everything is still about, how they grew up, and everything is still about, it's not really a lot of stuff to talk about. So until we get into a whole, episode, I'm just gonna do it live, and I may do a recorded of certain things, but I just don't feel like repeating myself for no reason. He was doing too much. It gave that he wanted camera time. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. But I was still here for it. I mean, he got his little bit of camera time. It lit up my TV screen. I was happy. And now he gone. We ain't gonna see him no more. So let it be. Just let it be. No one speak for me that from a different island. So she passed crazy. Them Haitians can't be trusted. Oh God. She passed crazy, you think? Exactly. They just repeated the same info. Yeah. Like right now, everything is repetitive about how they grew up, how they was raised, and the only things that's like, we finally gonna start getting to see them interact with each other, because y'all know everybody be all, oh, I like him, oh, I like her, and then once the honeymoon hit, somebody walking down the hallway talking about something, he just told me that he not attracted to me, and that's exactly what happened with Alyssa and Alyssa and Chris, except for she did not tell Chris that she wasn't attracted to him. She just said that they need to take a step back and reset, and that she was upset with what he said in the elevator. But did she even really say that she was upset with what he said in the elevator or not? I don't know. But when he said, I'm sorry that you feel that way, I said, yup, he gonna be a problem. Because anytime somebody want to apologize for something, if someone telling them something, they say, I'm sorry I made you feel that way. Now, I'm sorry if you feel that way. The real drama starts when they move in. But it's about to start. Either way, y'all, it's coming, and it's coming soon. It's coming really, really soon. So I hope y'all, like I told y'all, put y'all seatbelts on, buckle up tight. We are in for a whole ride. Make sure y'all be in the open chat with us, because that's where all the shade is. If you're not in the open chat, then you miss out on the real shade. Okay, that's where we talk about the wigs. That's where we talk about the clothes. That's where we talk about the things that I don't like to talk about on a review. Okay, it happens in the open chat. So if you like to be a little messy, then you need to be in the open chat with us on the Wednesday night. My hubby is Haitian. They are not all like that. Like the representation, most people accept. It depends on how you're raised. I love the Haitians and Jamaican vibes with Jasmine and Michael. Yeah, I'm here for it. They say Alyssa and Chris don't move in. Girl, why that sound like something we believe? Don't come with the spoilers. But why that sound like something we believe? I'm not surprised, not one bit. I'm not surprised, not one bit. The honeymoons and move-ins are the best, better than decision day. I don't even care for decision day like that no more, because we already know how decision day go. Like, just get us to the reunion, because I give it about three more. I give it about three more episodes. We're gonna be like, reunion, decision day us, please. And then when decision day approaching, we're gonna be like, forget all of that. Just get us to the reunion, child, because we done with this. Because Night at First Sight drag us every year like this. They just drag it on out every year. Was there anything else in the episode that y'all wanted to talk about that I may have missed? Because, like I said, it wasn't really much going on. We didn't really get much of Jasmina and Michael. We got a lot of Olajuwon and Katina. We didn't really get into Alyssa towards the end, and then that went off. Nothing really happened to be like, ooh, married at first sight. I just like talking to y'all about it, because, that's what we do. But I can't wait for the honeymoons. And I cannot wait for the moving, because that's when we know who really like each other and who don't. The men from last season were in and out all the time. That's gonna be so annoying. That's gonna be so annoying. I really hate the fact that they have the option to not move in. I hate that. Like that bothers me the most. Like why they just can't go in the other room? Like you're mandatory to stay in this house with this person. Um, I wonder if Katina is going to give Isaac a taste of his own medicine. You mean when she was on that phone and he was like, "Who you texting? Who you talking to? You married? You my wife? You my wife?" I said, "I don't know who she on that phone with, but she better not be on that phone no more." Probably wasn't a good decision. But what I'm gonna tell you is, I really, really hope and pray. I hope and pray that he was not being upset with her for liking somebody's Instagram picture or Facebook picture or post or something like that. Because if he act like that over a post, I'm gonna be upset. You can't get over them dirty draws. The preview was interesting. Saw Dr. Pepper watching the video. I know. Look, it's gonna be a lot. Chris Sisters was so nice to include her with that cancer awareness. I loved it. I absolutely loved it because I was like, oh, they not gonna be here for their little brother going off with this girl that they don't know. But when they came over there and they embraced her and to know like her backstory with her mother and her family and stuff like that, like her mother who's raising her now or who raised her is not even her mother. It's crazy because her mother and her father, which is technically like her stepmother, because that's the woman that was married to her father. And when her father and her got divorced, she adopted them. You gotta be a wonderful person to adopt your ex-husband's kids. And you gotta be a wonderful man to get with a woman who adopted her ex-boyfriend's kids and then raise them. That is crazy. Like I've never heard of that whole dynamic. I've heard like, when they get married and you take people's kids and then when y'all get divorced, you may still go hang out with them. You may still, send them some money or take them out every now and then and, bond or whatever. But I never heard of them actually going to adopt them and making them their child. I said, you got to be a special type of woman for that. So I was here for all of that. But it's definitely the preview for me. I cannot wait for Wednesday. Oh, you guys, our first unfiltered after dark show is at 10:30 tonight. Okay? It's at 10:30 tonight. So if you got kids, put your kids to sleep. Okay? Grab your wine. It's adult mature content, okay? And it's basically about exploring yourself, okay? We're going to get into it tonight. I'm going to try to push it without pushing it on the YouTube streets because I don't want to get my channel striked, okay? But I want to get it started over here so that we can eventually move it to another platform so that we can really, really, really get unfiltered. So we're going to get slightly unfiltered tonight. I want to see how that go. Well, hey, hi. Tell Really B I said hey and thank you. Welcome over to the channel. I hope you enjoy it. It's fun here. You definitely won't be disappointed. Is this for members only? It's not going to be for members only now because I want to build it up. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do it for I'm going to do it and then I'm going to save it for members only so that all my members can watch it afterwards. But I got to see how YouTube respond to it. So after tonight, depending on how YouTube responds to it, if YouTube does not monetize it, then I am going to eventually make it members only because then at least I know that my members my membership's only $199, y'all. So if they are paid, they'll be monetized in a certain way, I should say, if they don't monetize it as far as like the ads. But I just want to make sure that they don't strike me. So once after tonight's the test run to see what we can say, what we can't say, what we can show, what we can't show, and then we'll take it from there. But as soon as we get to that point where if they demonetize it, I'm gonna only do it for members. So Y'all might want to get on the membership train. It's only $199. Okay. And then all my members who are in the chat and all my new members who joined, make sure that you hit me on Instagram and DM me member so that I can add you to our group chat. Because we got our little group chat over there where we be talking ish about everything. So yeah, I'm gonna jump up off of here with the Married at First Sight so I could go eat dinner and get ready for our Unfiltered After Live. After dark live. Make sure don't bring your kids. Okay, don't bring your kids. It's not the conversation for them. Put them to bed. They should be in bed anyway. Well, mine's better be in bed because she be doing what she want to do. I ain't gonna hold you. But anyway, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me while talking about Married at First Sight. Friday, Wednesday open chat. Friday ready to love, and then tomorrow I want to do Ladies Who List Atlanta. Ladies Who List Atlanta tomorrow. With all that being said, I appreciate you all so much. Thanks for hanging with me. Love you all. Talk to you later. Please join me tonight. We enjoy this, the review, the nails, the hair, the face. Be here for all of it. Well, thanks, girl. Okay. More likes, y'all. Yes, get the likes up because they be trying to play me. It's okay, Erica. I see what they be doing. It's okay. I ain't even gonna press it tonight. Not tonight. But we gonna get there. All right, y'all. Good night. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.